Everyone's watching price, but nobody is watching the level that decides the next move. Let's unpack. All right, guys, here is this crucial level that you need to be aware of. I'll give you the bullish scenario, I'll give you the bearish scenario, and why this actually matters. So if we have a look here on high time frame, so this is the weekly chart. For the first time since November, early November, we actually had a weekly close last week above that key 90.5 level. As you can see, price closed below this level for multiple weeks consecutively, and finally we got above it. Now price is wicked up, taken a lot of the liquidity above this key weekly level, and is now trying to maintain support and strength above this key level. Now this key level is around 90.4 and 5 or 90.5k, and I would highly recommend you keep this level on your charts, because ultimately that is the crucial level that we need to maintain in the next weekly close. Now, if we dive in a little bit deeper, there's a few other things I want to talk about on this weekly chart. If we have a look here, we are maintaining structure at this point in time. We are maintaining a bull upside trend where we maintain this support level for multiple years and actually multiple months. Now, what we have lost is technically structure here. I would argue that this is a higher low here after this low, and we have now made a lower low from this low here. So naturally, I would say this is a change of character and price on the weekly, and this level becomes even more crucial, because if we can't hold this level on low time frames, then we definitely do start to break down towards this liquidity at around 74k, and probably it gets worse from there. Now, if we have a look at bottomed out stochastic, now it's not very often that you do get weekly bottomed out stochastic. What that basically means is that right now price is oversold. So it is giving potentially an opportunity here and room for the weekly crypto chart, the weekly Bitcoin chart, to move up to higher levels. Now, where do these levels come in? I'm not going to predict that. My high time frame level to flip for me to really change my bias from bearish to bullish would be 107k. If we do flip 107k, okay, I think if we get back up into this vicinity up here, that's where I become quite a bullish person, really. But until we get up there, guys, everything for me is very much bearish. Now, I'm going to dive into some lower time frames as well for you to be aware of. But before we get there, another crucial level that you need to be aware of is the 21 EMA. Let me just tidy this chart up as I can show you here really quickly. But the 21 EMA has historically been the first sort of signal on a high time frame weekly chart where if we do lose it and never show strength above it again, okay, where we either deviate above it and close back down below it in the consequent weeks, if we even come up to it, wick into it, and then actually close short for that previous week, traditionally that does confirm very much the start of the bear cycle. As you can see here, we did have periods of time where price does trade below it. So it is crucial. The upcoming weeks are absolutely crucial for me on a high time frame weekly level, because if we can't get back above this 21 EMA, that very much confirms my bias where this is a bearish structure, okay? Breaking down here, this is a bear flag forming here, okay? And then we continue the trend lower like this. That is how structures work. Same on the bull side. You have a bullish structure, okay? Consolidation, a period of time here, bullish structure, consolidation, bullish structure, break up high like this. And as you can see, this is the first time, as I said, this crucial low that we lost way back here in June last year is very pivotal for me, because that is the first time that we've had a change of structure here where this low is now, or sorry, this current low is lower than this low. First time we've had that literally since the bear cycle in 2022. Let's look at the daily level. So the crucial daily level, as you can see here, I have mapped out that weekly support and resistance level at about 90.9, as you can see here on the level, sorry, 90.5. Some key levels here. Now, this is just a volume indicator from the current swing low to the current swing high. It just gives you value area high, gives you value area low, and the point of control. So basically where the most amount of volume translates for that period of price, and often it can act as a support resistance zone at these various levels. So as you can see here right now, Bitcoin is very much respecting this on the daily time frame. Unlike the weekly where we do have bottomed out stochastic, we are overextended, so overbought here on the daily. We are below the pivot by about $4,000. So naturally, I think as we head into the weekend, I would expect price to probably hang up around this sort of level, probably maybe come a little bit lower, and then we really start to again, rely on what this weekly level shows us, that 90.4k level. Can price close above there on daily timeframes? Can it maintain a weekly close there on Monday next week? If not, bearish scenarios is down here at the point of control, which is about 87.6. the value area low, which is all around this sort of stack liquidity way down here at about 86.7, and the weekly order block, which we have not touched for a while. If I just zoom out to show you, we got a weekly order block there, which again is just a liquidity level to be aware of that hasn't been tapped, and that's around that sort of 88.5 to 87.9. So that's probably my bearish targets. Bullish targets is we maintain structure here, we hold this weekly support resistance level, we push back up towards these highs, and arguably the weekly stochastic sees us push back higher towards those 98 to 100k sort of rare areas where we do have a bit of a gap up here forming as well on the daily chart. So those are my high time frame levels and my high time frame bullish targets. Those are my low time frame and high time frame bearish targets as well. Let's move into the 4 hour. 4 hour hasn't really given us too much either. We have come into this level, as you can see here, and we are pretty much just holding the value area high on the 4 hour chart. Again, nothing much really happening. 4 hours bottom, so naturally I do think that, yeah, we do transact a bit of price over the coming days, over the weekend around this level. Usually we see a pump on Sunday and a dump on Monday. We do have the CPI print on the January 13th, so that's only in 5 days time. Something to be aware of. Volatile price action usually follows that and leads up to that event, so that's definitely something that you should be aware of, guys. But as you can see, this is my high time frame weekly level, and the level that you need to be watching, okay, is that 90.4-ish, 90.5k key level for the weekly close next week. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want clarity over noise, subscribe down below. I post content like this twice a week. And check out G2G, sign up down below, where we actively trade off these key levels every single day.